Just playing in a Super Bowl is a milestone few achieve. But Coach has a little more time to remind his team what's at stake. The true prize isn't reaching the game, it's winning it.
Take the first step, you keep them coming. We know a lot about turning nothing to something. We doing big things, ain't never bluffing. Top of the world, ain't no doubt in mine, it's about time. Whoa. Hey, what you know? Hey, crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Whether in the clouds or down below, all I wanna do is hear you get loud.
I got places to go. People to see, time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going. The women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry that's always on. I know the storm is coming. My pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night cause it's meant to be ours. Keep a fadeaway shot cause we ballin' and starting up every hour. Look mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Girl, you the truth.
In the game for Cincinnati. EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
With the eyes of the world watching, it's time for the biggest event of the year as we're proud to welcome you to the Super Bowl. Up next, one team's name will join NFL immortality at the end of tonight's battle between the Green Bay Packers and the Cincinnati Bengals. Kate Scott, Brock Heward up here in the booth, everybody. Honored to bring you this Super Bowl. And might we see a little history here tonight, partner? One side on the verge of their first Lombardi trophy. But to win it, they've got to go through somebody who knows what it takes. They have been to the mountaintop before.
And we all know that narrative could be a blessing, also a curse. They enter this game with a different type of momentum. A team without a title on the verge of finally achieving it. But with that momentum, here comes the weight of pressure. Nobody's on sideline feeling, we'll be watching it, can't wait to bring it to you. And handling that pressure will be an enormous key.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Kicks the handoff, now Love. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. The rookie from Miami, they're on the stop.
The defenders, they were ready for that throw, stopping him right at the line of scrimmage.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. To the air on 3rd and long. Pass brought in by Wilson. And they will finally catch up to him in just a second before he can reach that 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll give the Packers the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Running on first here with Jacobs. He stopped after ripping off an 8-yard shot. It's 2nd down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole. Such a big part of that breakup, Kate, or any breakup as corner is your positioning relative to the target. It's really the timing of it all. You can be in the right spot, but if you don't time it, the ball is still caught at this league. That corner played that one nearly perfectly.
On the zone read, here's Jacobs. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On 2nd down, Jacobs still has some space inside the 35. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. Going to the ground again on first. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Here's Jacobs again on 2nd down. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. There's Geno Stone up there to make that play.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
It's cut right side by Watson. And he gets this forward to the 19. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Packers.
From the red zone on first. That one connects. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Deontay Johnson with the touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First down, Green Bay.
Going run again with Jacobs. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though. Timmy Brown gets a gain of 5, third down coming up.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'd really break the backs of the defense.
He's got his man. This is Kraft. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. 6-yard gain on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first. Play action. Love. He's got Watson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now we're going to have a break in the action. One of the Bengals in some pain. They're going to go out to look at him. 2nd and 3 now. Shotgun now for Love. Quick slant taken in by Dobbs. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. Jacobs gets it on the draw. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
A good draw play is like a great punt return. You just set the table and let your elite athlete do his job. Excellent job of selling the pass. The O-line got a body on a body. And these running backs at this level, they know how to make you pay defensively.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Brought in. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Bengal still out there being looked at now. Second down now, 7 to go. Love from the gun. Throws caught. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes.
He runs it across. Touchdown! The Packers take a second quarter lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Throwing on first down, Love. Short pass brought in. Continuing to move past the 45. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Super Bowl 60 and Santa Clara in just a moment.
Ready. Black, ready.
On first and 10, here's Love. Completed over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
To the air with Love. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Once more, it's Love. Complete beyond the bunker. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Sticky. Great. Ready.
Sticking in the air. Love. He brings it in. And he drives this forward to the 6. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. 2nd and 3 now.
Let's go.
At the 6-yard line.
Throwing again. Love. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers get some late points and the lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Well, Brock, I think you and I both saw that one coming.
Black squad. Set. Hut. Ready.
Jacobs. Can't quite pass that line. They stop him at the 3.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Throwing, it's Love. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone, incomplete. This is a pivotal moment on the game's biggest stage, Brock. It's 3rd and goal. Putting the tight end in motion. Love now on 3rd and goal. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone, incomplete. Third quarter starts with a run from Jacobs. And he powers goes ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Takes the handoff. Now Love. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Love out of the shotgun. Throwing the out route complete. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Love now. That's caught for the 1st. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Love now, off the play action. Finds him over the middle. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. Jacob has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Setting up, 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's Love.
The 2-yard line.
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Christian. They send the tight end in motion. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Back to the air. Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Love now to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down. First down throw, here's Love. That's Reed on the slant. And he's halts in after about a 6-yard pickup. The stop made at the 36. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. Gets some space around midfield. And this is going to take him off at across midfield there at the opposing 45. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They stick with Jacobs. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Play action, Love. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Nice pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Tight end going in motion here. Throwing his Love on 3rd. Finds him on the crossing route. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now.
Let's go.
From the red zone on first. Escape. And he will have them a Green Bay